Shalom, shalom. This is Hawoo. I'm on my way home. It is raining so crazy out here. I was doing essential wear and I literally got a bath. I'm talking about like a super shower, not a regular shower. So I wanted to tell y'all earlier, today about this dream I had. And I don't know what the world was going on. It's not like the dreams I have. If anybody got an idea, please let me know, because that right there had me stuck on stupid. So all I know is at a certain time, alright, first of all, who saw the new Superfly? Not the back in the day Superfly, not the one from the 70s, but the new one with the dude with the perm and all that. Right. So you remember the shootout they had in the house with the two, him and the two girls with the guys in all white, right? So all I know, it was me, my sisters, I got two twin sisters, me, the twins, and my sister's husband, and I don't know, somebody else. But the bad thing is that we was in the street, like we was, hustling. And I'm like, what? And listen, I'm in the dream saying to myself, why am I dreaming about this? That's what I said to myself, right? So I now I don't know what I just said. But so now I'm in the we in the house, and these guys come to attack us. And I bit something, y'all, and it hurt. Oh God, it hurt bad too. I think it went my gum. But so this guy, these guys is coming, and the funny thing, it was in the house I grew up in down the bottom. Every time I start talking, it start hurting. And so they were coming in, and I went, because I know what happened. I wasn't hustling, they were hustling, and I said I didn't want nothing to do with it. And they so when it happened, it might sound cowardly, but I was leaving. I was going out the back door. I was like, I don't want nothing to do with it. It ain't my problem, right? And they were coming through the yard, so I saw it, and I was like, it actually seemed like real life. I was kind of hesitant. I got my finger holding my gum out, because every time I let my gum lay down, it hurt like I don't know what. So I saw them coming, and they were coming through the back. I saw them coming, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, oh man. So I knew they was climbing up this tree to get to the second floor window. So when I climbed up the tree, I looked at him, and I saw the guy coming in. And this is the funny thing, the guy looked just like the dark-skinned guy that played Eazy-E, and the same guy that played the dark-skinned guy in the movie. And he climbed through the window, but they were young guys. And I laid on the floor. Now, let me tell you how crazy this is. And he came through the window, he had a knife. And it was a girl up on the floor. A dark-skinned girl, she's kind of heavy set. I don't know who she was, but she was up there. And he when he came through the window, I was laying on the floor, so he was like on the bed. Like when you come through the window, it was a bed right there. And when he came through the window, I jumped up, and he tried to stab me with the knife, but I grabbed it, and he was like pushing. But when he was trying to push it to stab me, it was like he didn't have no strength. He was really weak, and I was just holding it there, and I was just saying to myself, I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. And then all of a sudden, something took over, and I started stabbing him to death. I mean, I'm sitting there watching me stab this man to death. Like the first time, he was like, and then when I just kept stabbing him and stabbing him and stabbing him, he let the knife go. I was making him stab himself, and he let it go, all in his stomach and stuff. And then I was just going crazy, just stabbing him, and the girl, that's what happened. So this what happened. I'm sorry, y'all, I messed up. I knew the girl was up there for a reason. So the girl, when he tried to stab me, I was holding his wrist. I was holding his wrist. And he couldn't do nothing. Like, I was way stronger than him. So he couldn't do nothing with me. And I'm turning, y'all, sorry. Because I got one finger holding my, and one finger with, like, got my lip off my gum. Because it felt like something stabbing me right in the top of my gum. Ooh, it hurt. So I got to see what's going on there. I might have cut it or something. But, so the girl, so I'm holding the knife, and the girl, he's trying, and I'm just holding him, looking at him, and the girl, she grabbed the knife and turned it towards his stomach. So it was facing me because he was trying to stab me, and she turned it towards his stomach, and then I started forcing him to stab himself. And at first I was hesitant, and she said, go ahead. And then I forced him. I was making him stab himself, and then he like after the third stab, he was hollering too. He was like like that. I don't think he was hollering from pain. I think he was hollering that he knew it was gonna stab you. And he so after the third, fourth stab, he like fell over. Well, he let the knife go. Then he was kind of falling over anyway. He was like on one knee. He had one knee down on the bed when I grabbed him. One foot, so he was like in a kneeling position. And when I jumped up, he couldn't get on his feet. So I caught him off balance. That was one of the main things. And he was pushing, trying to stab me with it. And he couldn't do it. And then that's when the girl grabbed, I don't even know how she did that. She just turned his wrist towards, it turned towards him. And I just started pushing. And then he was screaming, you know, blood everywhere. And after I stabbed him 3 times, he kind of like let go and started like to fall. And I just kept doing it. And guess what kept coming to my mind? He tried to kill you. You got a right to take his life. He tried to kill you, you know. And I was just like, wow. And then the girl disappeared. I don't know where she went. It was a sister, you know. Kind of chubby a little bit. Not. She had a chubby face. Put it that way. You know. I don't know, y'all. That was crazy. That kind of had me stuck on stupid because I jumped up like, what the, you know. I was like, why would I even dream of something like that? So if anybody got an idea what they think that is, please let me know. Because I have no clue. Why would I dream of something like that? And how in the world did that girl turn that man's wrist around like that? I mean, she turned his wrist from facing me to facing him with ease. Like you turn a knob. That's how she turned his wrist. And he didn't see her. That was another thing. He was looking right at me. So y'all let me know. All right, y'all. Shalom.